Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. We got a report that while Queen Naomi was about to leave Iyaagbe's apartment right there in the palace. Iyaagbe started sobbing. Like Iyaagbe is an old woman in the palace, about the oldest, very close to Olori Naomi. Love Olori Naomi so much. Like the last thing she would want to say in this world is to see Olori Naomi return back to her husband in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. And so, Ooni of Ife made it a point of duty to bring Queen Naomi back to the palace so they can explain things to Iyaagbe, for Iyaagbe to have that understanding and not be disappointed again, because this will not be the first time that Iyaagbe is disappointed under the circumstances, and they didn't want that for her anymore, and they had to storm the palace. And they said that after they have explained themselves and everything that was going on, and while they were about to leave, that Iyaagbe started crying. Like Iyaagbe was crying so much. Queen Naomi held Iyaagbe and she was crying and she couldn't hold it. They said that was how Ooni of Ife held Queen Naomi, and both of them, they said they broke down in tears. And, they said it was just a very calm situation and, really, really calm. One thing about Ooni of Ife, Ooni of Ife is king, but the man is a very simple man. The man is humble. And, is this his humility that a lot of people are not understanding? Like only recently, Ooni of Ife went to Davido's wedding. You saw that he stood up and he was greeting people. A lot of people are attacking him over that. As a king, he's not supposed to do that. As Ooni of Ife, he's not supposed to do this. He's not supposed to stand up. He's not supposed to greet people. He's not supposed to cry. He's not supposed to eat. He's not supposed to... Yeah, people need to understand that Ooni of Ife is a human being, okay? And people are different. This man happens to be a man that is so full of life. Like, everything is there. He is this man that is full of life. The man loves life. He is young. With due respect, Kabi Esio. Ooni will be 50, in October this year. He will be 50, okay? So he's still 49. He's still a young man. People do not expect him to just sit down there like one big mountain and not get up and not be flexible and all of that. And besides, Ooni of Ife is not like any other king, okay? Ooni of Ife has been living abroad. He stayed part of his life abroad. He was a man around town overseas. In London, people know him a lot, and he is educated. He's very exposed, okay? You don't expect him to behave the way a traditional man that was raised, born, bred in Nigeria would behave. And so I think people should just give him his time, let him do what. But without digressing much, they said that Naomi and Ooni of Ife held themselves, and Ooni was teary, like a man, like a king, and Naomi was in tears as Iyaagbe cried when they were about to leave. Now, the thing is that people need to understand that the love that exists between Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi is something nobody can break. If all the information we keep hearing is the truth, because I've told you, I do not live in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, neither am I related to the monarch. I am not related to these people in any way. I'm just a blogger, so by so doing, when I get an information, I bring it right here. But it's my duty also to let you know that whatever you get on social media, you want to take it with a pinch of salt. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delaram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source. It's still on the Royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you so much. I love you. Sheo Adukbeo, my people. Now, it's not a small something. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. And please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. It's not a small thing we are hearing about Olori Naomi and the Ooni of Ife, how the storm palace to greet Iyaagbe and explain the situation of things to Iyaagbe, because they didn't want the woman's heart to be too broken. And when they were leaving, Iyaagbe started crying, and that was how they also cried with Iyaagbe. Now, I think that by this time, I think that a lot of people would have known that no matter how much they try to manipulate the way Ooni feels about his wife Naomi, or manipulate situation, they must also understand that, when God has put people together, you have no right to try and do otherwise, because at the end of the day, you'll be hurting every day just for nothing. Ooni of Ife love Queen Naomi, and that is how it's going to stay. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.